Last month, I spent way too much. I'm gonna shake up the jar. Project Hail Mary is on hold on every library, probably in the state of Ohio right now. Hello guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys have been well. I know I have. Today we are going to be choosing our June TBR off of my physical TBR chart here. Nice little green color, and my TBR on Goodreads. So I have my TBR jar here. This TBR jar is filled with 52 prompts, and these 52 prompts are actually from the 52 week book club, or is it just 52 book clubs? So essentially they have 52 prompts for each week of the year, and I'm starting a little bit late, 6 months late, but this should hold us off until the end of the year and a couple of changes of months after that. But we're going to choose for my TBR anything that does not match description or the criteria on this cart. We will look through my Goodreads physical TBR, and then I'm gonna go, this is the rule that I'm setting for myself. I can buy 2 books in person, 3 of the books have to be from the library. If one of those 3 books I enjoy a lot, then I am allowed to buy it. That's the rule set for me, to try and keep my book buying to a minimum, because last month I spent way too much on books. So without further ado, I'm gonna shake up the jar. I'm gonna open it, listen. Love that sound. Let's see. Okay, got something else. Have to make sure this is not upside down, not peeking. Okay, all right. Let's see, this one has to work. Make sure you guys can see that. This is what it says. I hope you guys can read these. All right, this is number 8, a 3-syllable word in the title. Okay, a 3-syllable word. Syllable. Okay, 3-syllable word in the title. Leviathan. That is one. Okay, we'll take this out. Leviathan. Mothers and other strangers. Nope. Dune. Assassins. Apprentice. Okay, this one. 2. This one works. That one works. The Will of Many, definitely not. Land. This is a love story. Nope. Nymph. Hello. Beautiful. Yes, that is a 3-syllable. All right, so for prompt number 8, which is a 3-syllable word in the title, we have 3 choices. We can either do Hello Beautiful by Anne Napolitano, we can do Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, or we can do Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. And I think I already know which one I want to do. I think I want to start the Robin Hobb series. And we're starting a lot of series. I probably have like over 10 series that I'm currently in the middle of. So we're going to choose The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb for the first 5. First out of 5. I would try Leviathan Wakes, but I just finished Red Rising, and I kind of want to bask in that afterglow of Red Rising before I get into another sci-fi series. The difference with Dungeon Crawler Carl is that's more lighthearted than Red Rising Saga. So, and I don't know about this, but this is said, a lot of people say that if you liked Red Rising, then you should start this series. So I'm gonna hold off on this one. I'm gonna hold off on that one. Let's choose another one. Okay, got a blue one. Let's make sure this is not upside down. Okay, this is number 15, subtitle with a comma. We're looking for books with at least 1 comma in their subtitle. Secondary title that provides additional information to clarify the book's content, theme, or purpose. I don't think it will have any of this in because I've read mostly fiction, and nonfiction usually have. Oh, wait, do these count? Like maybe you could do hierarchy, book 1. There's a comma right there. That's 1. Dune, this one doesn't have 1. This one doesn't have 1. Mothers and Other Strangers does not have 1. Leviathan Wakes doesn't have 1. He's the Everflame does not have 1. Clockwork Angel does not have one, though I really do want to read this. Maybe we'll get a prompt for that. Mickey 7, pretty sure does not have one. Yeah. And This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me also does not have one. All right, so the only one that we can choose out of this is The Will of the Many. And this is another book that is very similar to Red Rising. But do I want to get into it? I mean, we could. Look, we're getting into 2 hefty books for June already. Gosh. Okay, so that is our physical TBR handled. Let's arrange these. Everything is falling, but let's arrange these better. And then I can move these up here. Maybe this last book will fit, please? Yes, perfect. Now it's not a mess. All right, that's our 2. Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb and The Will of the Many by James Islington. Now the next 3 prompts will be from my Goodreads TBR, and I will screen record so you guys can see that. But let's choose our 3rd prompt. Please do not choose a kangaroo one again. Okay, this one's purple. Oh, this one's really short. Let me make sure it is up. There it is. This one says set in a castle 50. This is prompt 50. Let's see if we have any. Oh, I need to go through my Goodreads. Let's see, set in a castle. Dune doesn't seem to be set in a castle. Raven Boys, you think this would be set in a castle? No, this seems to be set in a school. How about Jade City? Control the island. Honorable Jade. I don't think this one either. You Are Here, definitely not. Mongrel, the good part. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. No, definitely not. Wild Reverence. They didn't have castles. Yeah, these are like clans. If anything says kingdom, then we will know. Beartown, definitely not. Leviathan Wakes, no. King of Scars. This might be set in a castle. Because it says King of Scars. Okay. So King of Scars is an option. Or The Lost Wanderer, definitely not, definitely not, definitely not, definitely not. The Adventures of Amina, this is set on boats. Pirate ships, honestly. Clockwork Angel. No, we can't, because that's the physical TBR. The Sun and the Star Maker. Castle. It says ice-covered castle at the mountain's peak. Okay, that's another one. King of Scars and The Sun and the Star Maker. That's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna find that in libraries, but we'll try and see, because that's a pretty new book. Archer's Voice, The Violet Hour, The Sword of Kaiken. Definitely not. Empires, yeah, those are not castles. Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. Missed the opportunity. If only we chose that earlier. Of Blood and Aether. Prestigious College, so no. Heavenly Bodies. It has, oh, this one also has Kingdom. Okay. Heavenly Bodies. Okay, so we have 3 choices. It's Heavenly Bodies, The Sun and the Star Maker, and King of Scars. Okay, so we have 3 choices. I think I might do Heavenly Bodies just because it might be easier to find in the library. So we're gonna do Heavenly Bodies by Imani Eriu. Or we could do King of Scars. Should do King of Scars, but this is a series. I don't want to start another series. That would be crazy, no? Heavenly Bodies is also a series. Okay, okay. Just because King of Scars has way more ratings and I'm more likely to find it in a library, we're going to do King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo for prompt 50, which is set in a castle. All right, 2 more prompts left to do. Let's pick our 4th prompt. I'm so scared of that kangaroo. Oh, we got another purple one. Purple's my favorite color. Let's make sure this is, so you guys can see. All right, 14 includes a character list. Oof. That's gonna be hard to find out. This is more physical TBR. Okay, we're gonna discard that one and try another one. 4th. This better not be the same one. Okay. This is 32, publisher starting with the letter B. Ooh, that is gonna take a long time to find out. Valentine, oh my God. Okay, Valentine, okay. So Project Hail Mary works, but Project Hail Mary is on hold on every library, probably in the state of Ohio right now. So that is gonna be our last scenario. Bone Season, maybe Bone Season, please. Ooh, Bone Season, okay, Bloomsbury Publishing, okay, perfect. Bone Season, Cleopatra and Frankenstein, let's see. Oh, Bloomsbury's, oh, okay. So we have Cleopatra and Frankenstein, Bone Season, we have Project Hail Mary. I think Project Hail Mary is at the bottom of the list right now because I don't think I'm able to even get that. But you know what? I'm not even mad at those two choices. I think we can stop there. Bone Season, it was Bone Season and Cleopatra and Frankenstein. Now I do love Coco Malors. I do love Coco Malors, but I also want to start getting into Samantha Shannon. So, ooh, who should we do? Cleopatra and Frankenstein or the Bone Season? We're reading a lot of fantasy, so let's maybe get away from fantasy and let's try Cleopatra and Frankenstein. So we're gonna put that in our June TBR. That is our second physical book that I need to go get from the library. And now our 5th prompt, last but not least, give us something good. This is not, better not be that kangaroo one. Okay, I don't think it is. I don't think that is. Orange color is traumatizing me. Okay. All right, this says 47, a diacritical mark on the cover. Ooh, not on here, we're not looking there. Let's look and see. I don't even think I have. Not even one. Okay, so we can't do that one. We're gonna put this one back. Maybe I'll try and find a book later and add to my TBR that has. We'll keep that in mind. Okay, yellow. This is our first yellow. You guys can see that. All right, 46, nonfiction about character. No, we can't do that one. We cannot do that one because it connects to prompt 45. Okay, no, it's the same one. All right, oh, another purple, holy crap. Holy purple, I should say. All right, let's make sure that's not upside down. This one says, this is number 5, featuring a conspiracy. Ooh. Let's see if the Raven Boys is featuring a conspiracy. Let's see what their criteria means for conspiracy. Because I don't wanna assume. So conspiring to do something bad or illegal. Let's see, the devils, let's see, because that sounds pretty. Holy work sometimes requires unholy deeds. Oh, made up of unrepentant murderers, practitioners of ghastly magic, and outright monsters. And the mission he is tasked with will require bloody measures from all of them in order to receive its righteous ends. That could work. I think we might have to do the devils. It actually sounds really interesting. Okay, that is another, we're gonna add that to, okay, that was actually really hard to do. That took a long time to do. From the TBR, from our physical TBR, again, we have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb and The Will of the Many by James Islington. So we're gonna keep these here. That's going on the TBR. And then from the stuff that I have to pick up from the library, The Devils by Joey Abercrombie, Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Malors, and King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I think that's a pretty diverse selection of books. All right, guys, that is me choosing my June TBR. I love these videos because they're always so short to film. So that was actually really hard to do, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared for next month. Yes, okay, that was so fun. I will see you guys in the next video, and for their June recap, we'll see if I was able to finish all 5 of these selections. So, toodles, deuces, goodbye.